Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Prime Minister, I want to warmly welcome you again. It has been not since 1995 that a Prime Minister of Jamaica has visited the White House. And so President Joe Biden and I are very honored and very excited about your presence here today to reaffirm the strength of the relationship between the United States and Jamaica and the Caribbean as a whole, but also on the 60th anniversary, not only of Jamaica's independence, but of the diplomatic relationship between Jamaica and the United States. As I told the Prime Minister privately, and I will say it again publicly, this is a very important relationship to the United States. We take very seriously our membership in the Western Hemisphere, and we are acutely aware of the interconnection and interdependence between the United States and Jamaica. As a point of personal privilege, I grew up going to Jamaica. My family, half of my family is from St. Ann Parish in Jamaica, and I know I share that history with millions of Americans who have their roots through the generations in Jamaica. In addition to, of course, then those people-to-people ties between the United States and Jamaica.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. Remember, if it's the first time you're coming across my video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Okay guys, today in this clip, we are going to talk about Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the US. In a certain press conference meeting, they met up with the PM of Jamaica and Holiness, and they were discussing a lot more about the strong relationship between Jamaica and the US, as Jamaican was celebrating the 60 years of independence. So Kamala Harris has discussed a lot of things with Andrew Holness, especially on how to improve the economy of Jamaica, and they have offered $20 billion to improve the economy of Jamaica. So kindly watch this clip till the end and then come back for more discussion. And we all know Kamala Harris is one of one of the descendants of Jamaican on paternal side. Kindly watch this clip until the end and then you come back for more discussion.
As I said, in context of being neighbors in the Western Hemisphere, we have a long-standing strategic relationship and a diplomatic relationship and a deep historic partnership. And it is in furtherance of that I'm proud and pleased to announce today 3 specific initiatives that the Prime Minister and I discussed that are in furtherance of the strength and the importance of that relationship. We talked extensively about the Prime Minister's approach and the need of Jamaica to continue to invest in its prosperity, in its economic health and strength. To that end, the United States, and I am announcing today, will be investing $20 million to assist in the strengthening and the expansion of Jamaica's commerce in a way that we fully intend will have an impact in strengthening the economy of Jamaica and drive economic growth. We also recognize, just as it has been in the United States for Jamaica, one of the issues that has been presented as an issue that is economic in the way of its impact has been the pandemic. So to that end, we are announcing today also that we will assist Jamaica in COVID recovery by assisting in terms of the recovery efforts in Jamaica that have been essential to, I believe, what is necessary to strengthen not only the issue of public health, but also the economy. And this is on top of more than what we have done throughout the year since the start of the pandemic, $12 million in COVID assistance, and more than 600,000 vaccines that have been donated. Lastly, but most importantly, a great part of our conversation, Mr. Prime Minister, that we appreciate has been about the priority we share for security in the region, as well as the issue of crime prevention. So we discussed, of course, the priority that your government places on both those issues, and we agree that one area of important focus is on youth and on, as you said, the human capital of Jamaica. To that end, we have committed, and we are announcing now, to provide $10 million to target at-risk youth in Jamaica through a number of initiatives that we believe will have exponential impact not only on the issue of crime prevention, but what we intend as well, which is to strengthen, as you have described, the natural human capital that exists in Jamaica among young people. And finally, our conversation spanned not only those issues, but issues that are about a global significance. And to that end, I thank the Prime Minister for the leadership that he has offered in the context of votes that have been taken in the United Nations, and in terms of Jamaica's strong stand in joining the United Nations and the United States in condemning Russia's aggression in Ukraine. We also discussed quite extensively the impact of the climate crisis on island nations, and in particular on Jamaica. We discussed, and from my perspective, I recognize and we recognize that the world's emissions have an outsized effect in the Caribbean, including on Jamaica. And I thank the Prime Minister for his leadership in that regard, and we are eager to partner with the Prime Minister on what we can do to invest and prioritize climate resilience, but also an investment in renewable energies, understanding that this is about energy sources, and it is also about human capital and development and supporting the economy there. So, in conclusion, I will say that the United States and Jamaica continue to be close friends with many, many issues in common, and this partnership is an important one and an enduring one for the United States, and we look forward to strengthening and continuing to strengthen the relationship. Mr. Prime Minister, again, welcome and thank you.
Welcome back again. I hope you have listened to what Kamala Harris has said. Yes, they have offered $20 billion to the government of Jamaica to improve the economy, to improve the infrastructure and energy. Let us listen to what the PM of Jamaica and Holiness has to say, and then you come back for more discussion. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to be hosted here at the White House. My team and I are grateful for the very warm reception we've received. Madam Vice President, from the outset, let me say thank you for the announcements that you have made for support for Jamaica in the areas of commerce, health, and COVID-19 recovery, and for us, very importantly, human capital development. And also for the commitment for further strategic dialogue as to how Jamaica and the region on a whole can be supported, particularly in transitioning our democracies into prosperous economies. And that has been the essence of our conversation.
Indeed.
Madam Vice President, let me say that you have been a source of inspiration and great pride for many Caribbean people, in particular our young women in the region. And we are indeed seeing an increase in the political participation of young women, and this diversity in the political space will augur well for the region. And I want to congratulate you, on your leadership and your accomplishments.
Thank you.
This visit takes place in the context of Jamaica celebrating 60 years of independence and 60 years of diplomatic relations with the United States. The United States was one of the first countries to recognize newly independent Jamaica. And we have had that very strong relationship since. The United States and Jamaica enjoys strong people-to-people economic and development partnerships, and we're very proud of our continued strong relationship. Today, our discussions reaffirmed this strong partnership, and we discussed ways in which this partnership can be strengthened and expanded. Madam Vice President, the Jamaican government and people have sacrificed and worked hard to successfully entrench macroeconomic stability and fiscal sustainability, and in particular in managing our debt. It is a journey on which the United States has been a very good partner through several of your agencies and indeed various multilateral institutions. Jamaica today is a model of a small, open economy which has transitioned its public financial management into a stable and financially prudent one. To secure these gains, we must now turn our attention to addressing the vulnerabilities that have been exposed within the context of a pandemic and other global developments, particularly in relation to energy security. In this regard, growth, infrastructure, human development, national security, and as noted, energy security are areas of priority. We believe these areas also coincide with the United States' interests in ensuring that the region is secure, peaceful, stable, and prosperous. We have presented an overall plan to secure Jamaica's prosperity and growth and have provided an outline on how our focused partnership with the US can deliver on the promise of the great future that Jamaica envisions, particularly as we herald in our 60th year of independence. In this regard, Jamaica will redouble our efforts in tackling illegal trafficking of weapons and persons, the lottery scam, and other transnational crimes. To address this in a decisive way, we are seeking to foster increased partnerships and collaboration on information and intelligence sharing, extradition, and other law enforcement efforts. On the economic development front, we reiterated that we would welcome refocused attention on Jamaica in areas of security, energy, capacity building, infrastructure, and nearshore digital technology hubs. Madam Vice President, I thank you for your time today, and again, we welcome the announcements you have made in support of Jamaica. Our strong and deep relationship with the United States is built on our shared democratic values and principles. It is an enduring relationship. We look forward to working with you to leverage the strength of our partnerships to enhance the security, peace, well-being, and prosperity of the region. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel again. I hope you have watched the full clip, and we have all seen how the Jamaica and US have strong relationship between each other since the day the Jamaican gained independence. They were celebrating the anniversary of Jamaica since 60 years back ago, and Kamala Harris has a lot of good plans for Jamaican people, has a lot of good plans for Jamaican government, and we have all seen they have produced $20 billion to improve the economy of Jamaica. And Jamaican and US have a lot of similarities because they were one under the rule of Britain, and US is one of the largest Jamaican trader centers because Jamaica transport a lot of things to the US through the Caribbean Sea for free, and this has able to strengthen the relationship so strong, whereby a lot of Jamaican go to US to work, and there is a lot of Jamaican people who work in the US, and we all know that that's how they benefit from each other. A lot of Jamaican go to US to work there, they earn, whereby they pay there some tax and they come back to their country to invest. And Kamala Harris is one of the Jamaican, as we all have seen, because he's one of the descendants of Jamaican on the paternal side. So we have all seen how Kamala Harris, the Vice President of US, has a better plans for the coming youth of Jamaica, has a better plan for the Jamaican government, has a better plan for all the people who are in Jamaica, because he wants Jamaica to improve its economy. He wants Jamaica to improve its infrastructure, whereby they have offered a lot of effort to do so. And the PM of Jamaican and Holiness has really thanked Kamala Harris because he has inspired a lot of women in Jamaica because the PM has just said that in coming election there will be a lot of women who will be vying for this seat because Kamala Harris is a strong woman. He has inspired and encouraged a lot of Jamaican women, and we all know when a woman leads, or when a woman she's in a government, always there's a good product at the end, because women really understand a lot of people. Women really know how to take care of their people. When women win this seat in government, or can be given the chance to be the vice president of Jamaica or the PM of Jamaica, there will be a lot of development, because women know how to rule the government system. Women know how to take care of their people, and we have all seen how this Kamala Harris has inspired a lot of women, not only in Jamaica but across all the world. Even in Africa, he has inspired a lot of women, whereby even women are vying for the seat. Even women want to be the president of their country. We have all seen how Tanzania, the president of Tanzania is a woman, and we have all seen how Tanzania is developing in a good way. So we really thank Kamala Harris for mentoring a lot of women, and we all encourage that this relationship between the US and Jamaica continue to be strong, because they have a lot of mutual benefit between each other. Let us see if US can give Jamaica a lot of money, so that Jamaica can improve the infrastructure. We all know, we doesn't say that Jamaica isn't developed. Jamaica is a very developed country. Jamaica, a lot of tourists go there. Jamaica, they have, if you follow some statistics, a lot of tourists really visit Jamaica because Jamaica is a good country. A lot of tourists visit Jamaica because Jamaica is a place where you can't miss to go. It has a lot of sea, it has a lot of beaches. Look at Montego Bay. A lot of people talk about this Montego Bay in Jamaica, and a lot of tourists visit Jamaica annually, or each and every time. So Jamaica is a good country, and we all know this strong relationship between it and US, and we really encourage them to continue doing the same, because a lot of people in Jamaica go to US and do their job at US, so that at least they can earn something, put something to the table, and be able to educate their youth. And we have all seen that the US has a good plan for the coming generation of Jamaica. They want the generation to have a good internet. We have all seen, they have talking about the energy, the electricity in Jamaica. They want the whole place in Jamaica to have electricity. They have talked about infrastructure, and we really thank how Kamala Harris has talked to the people of Jamaica and has inspired a lot of people of Jamaica. So guys, let us continue supporting each other. If you haven't subscribed to this clip, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't kindly like and share this clip. Thank you for your time. Let me see you in the next clip.